Just a quick update video, just to say that over the last few days I've been quite busy at work, hence no videos, but also I got a brand new toy to play with regards to my Neo Geo. And no, it's not a new Neo Geo game, but is instead this little device over here, if I can actually manually zoom in. It's called an XRGB Compact Upscaler Unit Framemeister, which is its long name basically. These devices are made by a Japanese company and you can only get them in Japan, although I managed to get mine from a collector in Ireland. And basically they just help upscale old consoles, before the HD age that is, to get a very nice crisp RGB picture through a high definition cable to your TV. And basically I've bought one of them. They're very, very expensive. I didn't pay top price, but I paid near it. But the guy who sold it to me said he'd barely ever used it and it was in complete mint condition when I got it. And I've been doing some research on it just to see if I can actually get it to work with my Neo Geo, because I'm very fussy with my Neo Geo. I've been playing all the games in composite audio video, which is okay, but it looks a little washed out on the TV in terms of the picture, because it's that, you know, that cabling there. You can see the white, red and yellow. It's a pretty basic video feed. It's compressed imagery. The best way you want to play any retro gaming console, really, if you can, some consoles need modifications to do so, you want to play it via RGB or SCART basically. In Europe and in the UK we've got loads of the SCART cables because it was a standard picture input for us, but in America I don't think America had SCART. They have S-Video, although it's all HD nowadays like I said, but beforehand, yeah, they had S-Video, which was pretty good. It was better than AV, but they also had AV as well, the red, white and yellow cable. But we didn't get S-Video over in Europe, we got SCART instead, and SCART is amazing, or at least SCART RGB anyway is amazing. Japan had something similar, slightly different to the European one, but they could get a sort of RGB cable to get good picture quality as well. So yeah, over in Europe I suppose that's one advantage we have over retro consoles. Everything else the Americans had advantage of. But basically, yeah, this Neo Geo I've got is one of the later models where they took out a small circuit board in the Neo Geo, which on the older models could actually give out a good RGB picture just with a standard SCART cable. But with the newer models, or the later models, they took that circuit board out, and the only picture you can get out of it really was a composite AV cable picture, which again is okay, but it's a bit washed out, and I really tried to go for a nice awesome sharpness picture. I had this one modded to give out RGB signals, but when I put a SCART cable through it, it works, but it's too bright. And everything looks very sharp and colourful, but a lot of the intricate details of character models or character sprites and background sprites was lost due to this overwhelming brightness, which my TV, you know, if I tried to modify the brightness on the telly and picture options and stuff, it just couldn't deal with it. And that was a real shame. But ever since I got this piece of kit, this bad boy here, has loads and loads of settings on it to customize the picture output coming out from your Neo Geo or any retro console that gives up SCART. Although you can put composite AV in it as well, so if you don't have a SCART cable you can still do composite, and you could do HDMI and use it as a bypass as well, which is pretty neat. But basically, yeah, this thing managed to solve the brightness issue that I was getting out of here. So now I can get a crisp, sharp RGB picture and all the details back. Basically it has like a dimmer thing in it where you can dim the colour contrast, and it worked perfectly. And I've been in love with it ever since. So the last few days I've been playing a load of Neo Geo games, just bathing in glory with this wonderful picture quality I've managed to get. And I highly recommend this device. If you're a fanatic or fussy like me about playing older game consoles via their best picture quality possible, which is usually RGB SCART, but you don't have a cathode ray television anymore, you know, the big chunky televisions that had cathode rays in it to give you the picture, you've got a big HD TV like me, this device is what you want to get. Or I think there's other models out there, not just of this brand, but there's other upscalers out there, but really this one, it is a lot of money, and I do mean a lot of money, but my god, it's worth it, because it's not just for my Neo Geo. Like I said, I can plug any console through that and it will make it better. You know, so I was really pleased. I was debating about getting another Neo Geo console, but I don't have to now because I've got this, and it's wonderful. It does mean, hopefully in the future, when I'm saving up some money at the moment because I'm a bit down because of that, but I had to get that while it was on sale on eBay from an Irish collector, because I thought, well, it'd be safer to transmit via the post than getting one from Japan or America or something. it means I can save up for a HD capture card and begin experimenting with HD capture for this device, because the SCART cable that goes into the device, there's a HD cable coming out of it, and it goes into the HD slot on the TV. So the ultimate signal at the end is a HD signal. Obviously it's not true HD, just an upscaled HD signal, but nonetheless I can get a HD output out of this console. So by logic, if I connect that HD cable to a HD capture card onto my computer, I might be able to record some gameplay footage in RGB, crisp, nice, wonderful fashion, whereas previously when I used to do old LPs on consoles, I had to do it in composite AV and it looked rubbish, such as the Resident Evil 2 Let's Play I did. But we'll see. I don't know, it's just experimental, early days yet, but yeah, it works just for playtime and it's fantastic. So that's where I've been for the last few days, aside from being busy. But today is Saturday, so expect another video tonight. It'll probably be Left 4 Dead, and then tomorrow, being Sunday, I'll do another one of the Neptunia videos, because it's an RPG game. What I might do for that LP is just do some leveling up on the side, so that as we play the LP, you're not just going to watch me grind for levels. I'll do a bit of grinding off screen, so that's cut out of the LP. I think that might be for the best. And we'll carry on with that. So hopefully tonight Left 4 Dead, and then tomorrow night Neptunia, and then we'll take it from there. So yeah, anyway, sorry for boring you with all this. I'll just letting you know the new toy I've got and why it's so amazingly wonderful. I hope you're all well, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for all your input and feedback on the Neptunia video and all that, and the voting video as well. I never expected such a huge set of results from that, or comments from that. Feedback, that's the word I'm looking for. It was really good to read and watch, and I'm reading through the comments for the Neptunia video because it's an RPG game and I haven't played one for a long time. I'm going to be reading the comments closely so I know what I'm doing, because otherwise I'm going to get myself into a right pickle. So there we go. Anyway, take it easy, have a good one. I hope you're all well, and I'll see you in another video tonight. Have a good one.